Hello everyone, it's Enigma here, and holy f***, there's a brand new Smash game! Oh my god, I cannot contain my hype for this one, guys. I can't believe that... Oh, hold on, before we get there, though, this Nintendo Direct was very interesting, to say the least. I loved this Direct. It had everything that you could have wanted in Nintendo Direct. It had everything. It had, a nice, mediocre 3DS lineup. And then it had, the Switch games. And then, big to, average games, alright games. It was a really nice Direct. I loved it so much. And I can't believe, oh god. Well, we're not going to get there yet. We're going to go in order from when they were, announced. Yeah, I'm just going to go down the list, and I'm going to talk about how I feel about each of these games. Because I love... Oh, there's only one game that I do not like about... that I do not like, and it's in the Switch lineup, and I'll get there soon. I know that many people will disagree with me, but hey, people are entitled to their own opinion. I've made a rant about it. It's opinions, So anyway, the first games that were revealed were the 3DS games, which there were only 5. The first one that was revealed was WarioWare Gold. Now, I'm excited for this game, WarioWare was a pretty good to average game series, they were pretty fun, and they were good party games, but the only thing that's disappointing about this is that it should have been coming to the Switch. But, I'm not really that disappointed because, WarioWare, there was not even one WarioWare game on the 3DS before. So this is the first WarioWare game on a 3DS. So, it's not really that bad, but, it would have... The series would have fit perfectly on the Switch, with the different Joy-Cons and stuff. Like, just think of all the modes you could have done. But, hey, it's Nintendo's decisions, and, if they want to keep the 3DS alive for a little longer, then, I guess they would have to make a WarioWare on 3DS. Anyways, the next game that was revealed was Dylan's Dead Heatbreaker. This is, I'm not really interested in Dylan games, I don't really care about it that much, but, I'm happy for the Dylan fans, I'm not disappointed by it, but, it's just not interesting to me. I won't be picking it up, but I'm happy for you Dylan fans. The next game is probably one of the most interesting 3DS games out there that was revealed. And that is Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story Remake, plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. This is very interesting. This is a very interesting game. I'm surprised that, Bowser's Inside Story is getting remade already. They remade Superstar Saga. Yeah, but the thing that confuses me is that they skipped Partners in Time. Now, I know that people aren't as big of fans of Partners in Time, unlike Bowser's Inside Story and Superstar Saga, but Partners in Time was a pretty good game. I liked it. And, I actually never played Bowser's Inside Story. Yes, that's the truth. I never played it. However, since it's coming to 3DS, I have a reason to pick it up, because, I can experience it for the first time, and even better than how other people saw it when they first saw it. So this is a game that I definitely will be picking up, but I don't know that, I don't get why they skipped Partners in Time, I don't get that, but, it's whatever. But anyway, on to the next game. This is a pretty interesting game. And, this is coming from a non-Pokemon fan, and, I'm not really into Pokemon, but this is pretty interesting. Detective Pikachu. That's a pretty interesting game, Well, we've heard about it before, and we saw gameplay of it, but I haven't seen much, and I most certainly have never heard Detective Pikachu talk in a voice before. Like, I never knew that he had a voice. And, like, that actually made me kind of laugh, giggle a little bit, because that was pretty, interesting. Like, that, Pikachu now has a voice for this game, which is pretty nice. Even though it doesn't fit him at all. But, yeah, I don't know if I'll be picking this game up, because, you know, like I said, I'm not really a big Pokemon fan. I was never really into Pokemon. I was mostly into Mario and stuff like that. I was like a Mario kid, but like, Pikachu, you know, I'm happy for you Pokemon fans. I know that Pokemon fans are really excited for this game, so I'm happy for them. Now, the most interesting 3DS remake, and the one that I'm the most excited for that other people are not, is the Luigi's Mansion 3DS remake. Now, for those of you who don't know, this game is actually a remake of the original GameCube version, and I am so excited for this. I loved Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube, and now that I can play it anywhere at any time, it's so cool, you know? Now, I'm not going to talk much about this game because I'm going to save it for a different video, and it's going to be called In Defense for Luigi's Mansion 3DS. But, I can't wait, the new boss rush mode looks cool, and, I can't wait to get into it, yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3DS, can't wait, that's really gonna be so exciting. Anyway, that was it for the 3DS games. There was only 5 that were revealed, but, the rest of this was Switch games, and oh boy, there's a lot to say for the Switch games. Oh boy, man, I can't wait to get into this, because that's really anyone cares about these days from Nintendo. It's just the Switch. No one really cares about the 3DS anymore. No offense to the 3DS. I love the 3DS, don't get me wrong, but really the only thing that's exciting anymore and that's going to engage people's interest is the Switch. And oh boy, man, I can't wait to get into this. So the first game that was revealed for the Switch lineup was Kirby Star Allies. The game was released 2 days ago, and I'm gonna be picking this game up sometime. Not anytime soon because I'm not the biggest Kirby fanboy in the world. I like Kirby. I like the Kirby games, but like not extremely much. But they're pretty cool games, and I've had some fun. And the fact that Meta Knight, King Dedede, and Bandana D are in the game, it just makes it feel like it's Kirby's Return to Dreamland all over again. So, yeah, I'm gonna definitely pick up Kirby Star Allies, but not anytime soon. The next game that was revealed was Okami HD, which is an HD remake of Okami from the Wii. This is actually a pretty interesting game. I like, now, like, I'm not really the hugest fan on Okami. I've heard a lot about it, and I've heard a lot of people say it's a really great game. I might pick it up. I don't know. I'm not really big on these types of games, but, like, who wouldn't want to play as a wolf? I mean, come on. I mean, I know there's Wolf Link and The Legend of Zelda, but, I mean, just playing as a regular wolf throughout the entire thing, that's gotta be really interesting. And, like, the only reason I've known about this game is because Chugga played it, and I never actually watched his Let's Play of it. But, I should, but, like, I don't get really around to it that much. But, yeah, I might pick up Okami, but I'm not sure. But that's definitely an interesting game. And it was originally on PS4, I think, and then it was, on the Switch, but, yeah. The next game is Sushi Strikers. This one I don't really care about. It's just one of those party games that people are not gonna buy, I feel. Sushi Strikers, yeah, it's definitely not a game I'll pick up, but, I guess if you're into these types of games, then I guess I don't know what to say, but, now here's the most uninteresting thing about the game. I know some people might be interested in the game, but personally, I'm not really that interested at all. I'm not disappointed by it. We haven't got into that game yet, but this is a different game. This is just the one I find the least interesting, and this is Octopath Traveler. This is not really my type of game. I don't really, it doesn't really look good. It's not really colorful. It's kind of dull and kind of boring looking. I'm happy for these types of games because it looks like a JRPG, but I'm not into JRPGs, you know. I mean, I find some RPGs alright, but, like, I'm not the biggest fan of RPGs, so, like, I'm happy for you, RPG fans, and, you know, but, yeah, this is just not interesting to me. Now Dark Souls Remastered. Now, we've heard about this game before in the Nintendo Direct Mini from January, but we've never actually seen any gameplay. Well, Dark Souls Remastered is pretty interesting. I'm definitely not gonna get this game because, you know, I'm not really into these types of games. But, you know, but what was really funny is that there's gonna be a Dark Souls amiibo. It's funny because an amiibo, something a kid will buy mostly, something most of the time a kid will buy, has an M-rated character as an amiibo. Like, that's hilarious. I mean, I know they have banned that up, but like, that's just funny. But yeah, Dark Souls Remastered I'm not really that interested in, but I can see why people are excited, you know. Now Mario Tennis Aces. I'm excited that they're putting this much effort into just a Mario Tennis game. Like, they're going above and beyond. And like, I found it funny how they're just including a Chain Chomp in there, you know? Like, it doesn't reference anything, it's just a random enemy character that they just decided to just, whatever, just throw him in there. I just found that really funny, and, you know, I really can't wait to play this game. I'm definitely gonna pick up this game, for sure, and, you know, I'm really, yeah, I really can't wait. Like, this is gonna be really fun, and there's also gonna be secret characters. Like, they still haven't revealed the full roster. Like, they revealed most of it, but they said that there's gonna be unlockable characters soon. So, yeah, I can't wait. And now, the next game is No More Heroes Travis Strikes Again. Now, I don't really know if I'm that interested. I don't know. I might pick it up. I don't know, but like, there's a good chance I might not pick it up. I'm not really into No More Heroes games, you know, but like, my goal for the Switch is to get into other games that I've never really, you know, played before. Like, I want to get into other series, other Nintendo series, and like, I want to have like a collection for my Switch so I can have a lot to play. But yeah, I'm not really interested in Travis Strikes Again. I've heard a lot of people say it's I've heard some people say it's kind of mixed. Some people are saying that you know, Travis Strikes Again is either amazing or absolutely terrible. But I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see, I guess. The next game is a port of a Wii U game, and it's Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Now, this game this game I'm gonna pick up probably, because I never actually owned the Wii U game, and I've heard a lot of people say it's a really fun game. But yeah, this is probably gonna be a game I'll pick up soon. Yeah, I can't wait, and there's also gonna be a new Donk City level in this as well that they added, and there's also gonna be a 3DS version, which, yeah, I'm one of those people who feels like the 3DS needs to die. I mean, the Bowser's Inside Story remake is going to be released in 2019, and then when 2019 comes around, the 3DS is going to be 8 years old. Like, Nintendo just needs to let go of the 3DS. Because the Switch is more powerful, and it's kind of like the handheld / console. Like, you can do way more than what the 3DS can do, and yeah, like, I've heard some people actually say they're excited for the 3DS version as well, but I just feel like the 3DS needs to die at this point. Like, there's no sense in just keeping it alive now that the Switch is out. But, Yeah, now here's the disappointing game for me. The most disappointing game for me. Well, it's not really disappointing, but it's the one that I just don't like. Undertale. Oh my god, I hate Undertale so much. I know so much people say it that it's beloved and that people should try it, but I just don't get the love behind Undertale. I just don't. You know, I just feel like it's a cringy game. No offense to you Undertale fans. And some Undertale fans are kind of cringy. Like, they're like, oh, I love Megalovania. It's, so annoying. Like, I'm really happy for your Undertale / Switch owners. But I just don't really like Undertale that much. It's just my opinion. You know, don't take it to heart. If you like Undertale, that's totally fine. Just Undertale's just not my game. I just don't like Undertale. And I hate the fact that it's coming to the Switch. You know, I mean, it was expected, but like, God, this is, I'm not really a big fan of Undertale, to say the least. However, with all the negativity out of the way, we're gonna talk about the game that I'm the most excited that's gonna be ported to the Switch, and that is Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. Oh, thank you, Nintendo. I've always wanted this game to be ported to the Switch for the longest time now, and now that I know that Nintendo's actually porting it over, it's so amazing. Like, I can't wait to play it. You know, it was on PS4, and I actually don't own a PS4 because, I'm not the hugest PlayStation fanatic. You know, I like the original PlayStations, but I don't really care for the newer ones, to be honest. But, and that also meant that I was never able to play Crash Insane Trilogy. But now that it's coming to Switch, that makes me want to buy it now, and I can actually play it now. Because I've loved Crash Bandicoot. Crash holds a special place in my heart. And now that it's coming to the Switch, like, it's been years since I was able to play a Crash game. And now that it's coming to Switch, I can play a Crash Bandicoot game again. And even in full HD. Like, that's so amazing. Like, I've owned the original Crash games when I was little, and I used to play them when I was little, and I absolutely had the most fun with it. And I can't believe it's coming to a Nintendo console. I had little doubt of it coming to the Switch, but now that I know it's coming to the Switch, I'm so excited for it. I really can't wait for Insane Trilogy to come out. It's gonna be coming out on July 10th. I'll definitely be picking this game up for sure. Now, the next game that I don't really care about is Little Nightmares. I feel like this is kind of like a horror game, kind of esque feeling, but, I'm not really into this game. It's kind of just one of those generic games. I'm definitely not going to buy this game. I'm happy for you guys that are excited, but I'm not interested in it. The next game is probably one of the most surprising to be revealed games of this entire direct, besides the last one, of course. And that is South Park The Fractured Butthole. Now, I've actually really liked South Park back in the day. I actually really binge watched that show. But now, I lost interest in the show because, I didn't really like the newer episodes that much. I preferred the older episodes. So I kind of lost interest in it. But it surprised me that this game was revealed in a Nintendo Direct in the way that the way that the guy said the game was funny. Like, because butthole, it sounds like butthole. So to sound kid friendly, the guy had to say South Park The Fractured Butthole. Like, that's so funny, man. But yeah, I don't know. I've owned the Stick of Truth, and that was a pretty cool game. But I don't know. I got that game when I was into South Park, but like now I'm not really into South Park, so I don't know if I'm gonna get this game. Probably not. But if I was still into South Park today, I would probably be all for this game. Like, I've just lost interest over the years. But the next game is Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I've heard a lot of good games. I might pick it up. I've never owned the Wii U game, but Hyrule Warriors is I've heard many good things about it. I might pick it up, to try something new, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition is definitely a thing. So, the next thing is the ARMS tournament thing. There's nothing gonna be added to the game itself, but it's just Nintendo announcing, hey, there's gonna be a tournament coming up soon, and stay tuned. That's basically all they said for ARMS. Not much interesting stuff, but it was pretty cool. The next thing, and probably the second biggest thing out of this entire direct was Splatoon 2. Now the Splatoon 2 is getting an update, like all games these days, and there's also going to be paid DLC. There's going to be a new mode, a new story mode, which is pretty cool. I own Splatoon 2, and I might get the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion, and the way that Nintendo knew what they were doing. They were trying to make the Inklings sexy as possible, or that whatever they're called. But like, yeah, that was a pretty cool reveal. Yeah. So yeah, that was the direct. There's pretty cool stuff. It was all right, good. So yeah, this has been Enigma, and peace. See you next. Whoa, wait, we're not done yet. What am I thinking? How could I possibly forget the last game? There's one more game we gotta talk about, and it's the last game that was revealed, and it's probably it's the most exciting and most exponential reveal out of this entire direct. And if this game was not revealed in this direct, I would have probably rated this direct, a solid 7.5 out of 10, or maybe even an 8 out of 10. But since this game was revealed, it went up to a million out of 10. Of course, I'm talking about Smash Brothers. Oh my god, I can't believe Smash is coming to Switch. And even better, I think it's a new game. I made a video called Why I Think Smash 5 is More Likely Than a Smash 4 Port. And what I've said was pretty reasonable, They wouldn't just, call it Smash Brothers for the Wii U, for the Switch. They wouldn't call it that. But I feel like this is a new game. There's Breath of the Wild link, Inklings, a new Smash logo. On the website, it says Smash Brothers working title. And another point that people think, people don't really think about, that of a reason why I think this might be a new game, is because Sakurai has stated that he wanted the Wii U and 3DS to have the same content, and if you were to port it over to the Switch, they would have to keep the same rule, and it would be kind of pointless to port it over to the Switch. But and that would kind of break his rule for his original wishes. But I can't believe it! Smash Brothers is gonna be a thing. Well, it is a thing, but oh my god! And it also says that it's gonna be developed by HAL Laboratory, which did not develop the Wii U or 3DS games and developed Melee or Brawl, so we might even get an original name, unlike for Wii U or 3DS, which was something I was disappointed with the Wii U and 3DS version, that they were just called Smash for Wii U and 3DS, which I didn't really like that much. But this might get an interesting title name, and like, I can't, and not only that, it's releasing this year. And Sakurai stated back in like 2016 that he had a big project, but we had no idea what it was. Some people thought it was just Star Allies, but I did not think it was Star Allies. Star Allies is kind of a small game for Switch owners, but this is Sakurai's big project that he has been hiding from us. All I could say after the direct was thank you, Daddy Sakurai. Thank you, Daddy Sakurai. I can't believe he just came through. And for those who are unaware, Sakurai actually had a major hand injury when developing Smash Wii U and 3DS, because he worked on it so much that he actually got a disease with his hand from working on that game so much. That is how much he put so much time and effort into Smash. That's how much he cares about Smash and his fans. He will do anything for his fans. This is a developer that you should live by. Sakurai is amazing. And this also shows that Nintendo doesn't need to wait to reveal their big games for E3. They can most certainly reveal a big game at a Nintendo Direct. And this surprised many of you. Now, I believe that Smash was going to be revealed. I did. But I did not believe that it was going to be revealed in this certain Direct. I thought that it was going to be, you know, at E3, like many other people thought, or however, however people thought of. But like, now that it's amazing, Smash is being on Switch, and it's a brand new game, and everyone thought it was a port, well, except for me, but like, I can't believe it. Like, Sakurai is just going above and beyond what everyone else is thinking about. You know, all I can do is just praise him, man. Like, he is just an amazing person. You know, thank you, Daddy Sakurai. He knows he's making tons of people happy. You know, he's even stated on Twitter, I think, he stated that, he's been working on the game for a while now, which makes me even more believe that it's a new game than a port, because I don't know why he would, work this long on just a port. And I also believe that, they would not reveal that grand trailer for just a port. They would not do that for just a port, where, you know, the Inklings are just splatting at each other, thinking it's something Splatoon related, and then the screen fades black, and then the Inklings turn around, and then it's a close-up on her eye, and then it's the Smash logo, and then you see this big, giant Smash Ball logo in the horizon, and then Nintendo characters. Oh god, man, that reveal alone makes this Direct one of the best Nintendo Directs Nintendo was ever made. You know, oh my god, like, oh, it's beautiful. Oh my god, man. But yeah, and now it's just so much possibility. Just think of everything they're gonna do: newcomers, stages, ideas, concepts, story mode, and adventure mode. Everything is gonna be just so amazing, and I feel like my YouTube is gonna be flooded with Smash content all over again. My notifications are just gonna be all filled with Smash videos now. And that's just, I'm so excited, man. I can't believe that Smash is coming to Switch and it's a new game. Oh my god. I almost had a heart attack after that Direct, but yeah. But anyways, for real this time, that is it. I can't believe that. I just can't believe it. Anyways, before I keep gushing on about how I can't believe Smash is coming to Switch, I'll just end it right here. So, tell me in the comments what you're most excited about and what you're least excited about. You know, anything that, what your thoughts about the Direct was in the comments below. You know, I thought it was an amazing Direct. Just with Smash alone, that just made it a trillion times better. Like, oh my god, that was an amazing reveal. Yeah, and also, as you can tell from the cough and by how stuffy my voice sounds, I have a cold a little bit. I should have told you guys in the beginning of the video, but you guys probably already realized that. But I did this video for you guys. I don't care how sick I am. But anyways, yeah, I can't believe it. Anyways, for real this time, peace. See you next time.